Bored is a state of mind. It's one of those stupid, silly things my dad used to say that I used to hate, that I thought was just so absurd. But now at a little older, I realized that being bored, in this day and age, there's just no reason to be bored unless you're just choosing to be bored. For example, we all have these and a bunch of these. With everything else that we flood into our life, there's just no way to be bored anymore. And maybe that's actually the problem. The Greek poet Hedesai, I probably said that wrong, said this: observe due measure, moderation is best in all things. Or maybe let's jump a little more modern to Oscar Wilde. Everything in moderation, including moderation itself. I'm not a minimalist by any means, guys. But in this video, I'll show you how overconsumption is killing your potential. Let's get into it.
Be better tomorrow because of what you do today.
Number one, guys, overconsumption causes more debt in your life. Not just financially, but the average American has 3 to 3.5 credit cards with over $15,000 spread across them. And that's down from what it used to be, guys, because more people are aware of their debt ratios. But the average American actually has, with all of this debt included, his or hers, over $90,000 of accrued debt. That's insane. We are taught in our society to buy, get, consume, no matter if we have money or not. We are just bombarded with advertisements all day long. Who's heard of retail therapy? Sound off in the comments. We hear that term all the time and act like it's a normal thing. Oh, it's okay, I don't have the money, but I'll get it on credit. It's fine. Guys, we're told that we have to have the latest gadget, we have to have the newest clothes, we have to have the nicest things. It's fulfillment by retail, guys. And it doesn't work. And we're fed FOMO. FOMO. Fear of missing out, if you don't know what that means. We're fed FOMO constantly that if we don't have the latest stuff, we're behind. Number two, over-consuming creates stress in your life. FOMO, fear of missing out, that we talked about just a second ago, is a real thing. Used to, the term keeping up with the Joneses actually meant keeping up with the Joneses. You know, the people down the street, your next door neighbor, or the people in your social circles. Might be at church or at the PTA or wherever you volunteer, but they were people inside your orbit that you saw and you were jealous because they had nicer things than you did. Now, the Joneses have expanded. The Joneses is the whole world. We get fear of missing out or keeping up with the Joneses because we don't have the nice things they do, and we are comparing ourselves to the unrealistic world of social media. Remember, everybody is taking pictures at their very best, but you are getting exposed to FOMO from around the world. We see all of these things from everybody. It's not just the people in our circle anymore, and this causes us to stress out. We think we're actually missing something. Steve Furtick said, the reason we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everybody else's highlight reels. The number one cause of stress in America is financial problems, according to the American Psychological Association. Money is the top cause of stress in the United States. When you add number one, overconsuming creating more debt, to number two, which creating more debt causes more stress, you create this vicious cycle because now we're stressed out about creating more debt, and we're in deeper debt, and now we're more stressed, and overconsumption causes that stress. By the way, my name's Brent. I'm the Fallible Man, and I create content for men, just like you, and even for ladies sometimes. This counts for you ladies too. Number three, guys, overconsuming steals your time. Guys, I love entertainment. I absolutely love movies. And I'm just a movie fanatic. It's always been something I love and enjoy. But it starts to take up a lot of time if you indulge too much. Likewise, I actually had cut television out of my life almost entirely. I only watch a little bit now because it got to a point where there were so many good television shows that I enjoyed watching that all I could do when I got off work was watch television if I was going to keep up with all the shows I was watching every night of the week. Now we take that a step further and you have the internet. All those apps we love to hate, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you guys all have them. Those are designed to be addictive. They're designed to reward you for being on them, to encourage you to spend more time on them, guys. How many times have you sat down to go to the bathroom? Now, I want some honesty here. How many times have you sat down to go to the bathroom and ended up on the toilet way longer than you should have because you started browsing on your phone? In a previous video, I even told you guys I actually gave up gaming for the most part because a particular game stole so much time out of my life. I mean, vast. I lost years, guys, because I didn't realize how much I was consuming the gaming. I'll go even one closer to home. You know how much time the average American spends on email? Not corporate America, just the average American. 2 to 2.5 hours a day. If you go to corporate America, you're looking at 6.5 hours a day just on your email. Those are new statistics from 2021. That's terrifying. There is a billion things trying to consume your time, and overconsumption on any of them leads to losing time that you could be doing other things like chasing your goals. Number 4, guys, overconsumption reduces your generosity. Now follow me here because this is a really easy one to track. We've already established that it creates more debt, it costs your time, it causes stress. So when you're stressed out, low on money and low on time, how are you supposed to be generous? Now you might think that's odd, but generosity makes you feel better as a person. Giving to people, whether that's your money or your time or some other service, makes you feel better, as well as helping out and making you a valuable part of the world. Overconsumption, trying to keep up with everything, keeping up with the Joneses, costs your money, it costs your resources, it costs your time. You can't be as generous when you're over-consuming things in your life, guys. And there's a lot of things you can overconsume. That might be TVs, movies, social media, video games, you name it. Maybe it's work. You're a workaholic and you're over-consuming that. That's a possibility. Maybe you're over-consuming nice things and you just got to have the nicest clothes and the newest things. And there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. But there's a difference between that and overconsumption. Now, let me ask you guys a question. I want to know, what do you think about overconsumption? Is it really a problem or am I just blowing it out of proportion? Comment down below. Let me know how you feel about it. I love your comments, guys. And on the way by, hit that like button and help me out. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm so I can keep making videos like this, guys. And share us with your friends. That's the biggest compliment you give us. Now, number 5, and the final point of today's show. Overconsumption is distracting. Now that should be fairly easy to understand since we already talked about overconsumption steals your time. But overconsumption is distracting because the more you overconsume, the more you have to keep up with, right? Overconsume nice things, you have to take care of them, right? Nothing wrong with nice cars and vehicles, but you got to take care of them. Overconsume nice things in your home. Got to take care of all that stuff, right? Now you have maintenance on lots of vehicles. Now you have lots of laundry. Now you have lots of fill in the blank to take care of, right? That's distracting. Overconsuming social media and other forms of media, now you're comparing yourself. And that's consuming your mind because now you're worried and stressed about all the things you don't have or the things you think you need. It's designed to steal your attention, but it steals your attention so bad it distracts you from being able to focus on actually important things. Overconsumption robs you of time from your wife, your kids, your family, your job, your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your ability to help other people. Those are why you should not overconsume things. I think why they're a problem in life. But guys, you don't have to do that. You can get it under control. I had to rein in my TV watching and my video game playing. It was a big step for me. You can identify those things you're overconsuming and remove them from your life. And guys, you will be shocked at how much time you free up to chase your goals. And as you're freeing up time to chase your goals, you're still going to find out you're really busy. So you have to prioritize things and become more efficient. And if you want help with that, be sure and click on this video. And until then, be better tomorrow because of what you do today. And we'll see you on the next one.